Yesterday, a Raiders fan handed a Kermit the Frog doll dressed up to resemble Patrick Mahomes to Raiders rookie Trey Taylor, who had fun with it as other teammates laughed. Here's the since-deleted video.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Mahomes' athletic trainer tweeted in response, "We will remember." Keyshawn, big deal, no big deal?
It's not really a big deal, but
is it a deal?
What you do with this is you take it and you put it in your suitcase and you just zip it up. That's all. That's what the trainer's saying. We're gonna remember.
Yeah.
Because he does sound like Froggy, you know,
he does.
His voice or whatnot.
Yep.
And it's a fan. The problem is Trey Taylor, 7th round pick out of Air Force. He might not even be on the team.
I know.
So
what's weird, he won the Jim Thorpe Award. So
that doesn't mean anything.
Well, that means something.
No, because the NFL, you know, the NFL highway size and speed triangle numbers. You know how that is. Just because you win the Heisman doesn't mean you're gonna be a first-round pick.
No.
I mean, it's just we've seen that many a time.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, you know, Trey has just wrote a check that his teammates are gonna have to cash.
Correct.
Because Patrick Mahomes and company, they will remember.
Yeah.
They go back in that suitcase when they play him, they open them up, and they beat him or whatever, and he throws for 4 touchdowns. They'll probably bring out the frog and have some fun with it themselves in the locker room. That's what always happens. But I don't think the kid meant anything mean-spirited. It's just having some fun along the lines.
He might have no idea what he's stepping into.
And I was going to say he had no idea.
No.
He had no idea that you just kind of like, okay, you did a little check mark on that for us. You gave us a little something.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, a fan, a random fan just said, here, put this on. They knew exactly who to go after a rookie.
Probably so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for some social media likes and looks and clicks. Let me get this with your hand. See, this is where it's not a good look for a rookie. And this is where you got to have vets around. Like, seriously, you can't have your rookie out here, you know, poking the bear, poking at Mahomes, all for a fan to get this on tape with you with a Muppet on your hand. I know he didn't mean no.
It was.
Man, he realized what it is.
No, he's a rookie.
I know, but like if I'm a rookie, I'm not gonna just randomly grab a fan and just throw this at me and say, put this Muppet on.
No. I think he was.
Muppet on.
I think he wanted him to sign it and take a picture with it, right? But you got to remember though.
But look, like that's like he want him to sign it and take a picture with it, but that's a Kansas City jersey. Don't hand me one with a Raiders jersey then.
Well, that could be true too, though.
Like, you know what I'm saying, Key? It's just like, where your vets at? Where your vets at to say, man, you don't need this, like, unwarranted publicity? I mean, it's not like, you know, this can turn out to blow up in his face. What if he gets cut? What if they next time they play Kansas City?
33 overall, he at the bottom.
Yeah, what if they play Mahomes and then he go for a career night? They're going to be replaying this forever. You know what I'm saying? Then they're going to make one with his face on it and do something about it. But I think that you got to have your vets around in this case, man. Like, man,
them dudes go in the locker room.
Man, you don't need to be doing all that, man. Look, man, you need to be worried about getting these reps in and with all that social media stuff.
I'm sure AP got him and grabbed him.
Somebody said something, had to say something.
Yeah, of course they
I don't like that. I really don't like that, taking advantage of the rookie, but the rookie need to, man, where is the rookie transition camps? They had those for football. Like, come on, don't fall into this trap. This is clearly a trap. Like, hey, you know this, Key, you in the limelight, somebody, hey, can you hold? Like, a kid came up to me one day. I'm telling you, Skip, I'm in Fat Burger when Fat Burger was popping. And I'm eating, and the kid came up with the biggest Laker flag I ever seen. I'm right here in Calabasas. Remember the Fat Burger right there? He came up with the biggest Laker.
You still playing?
Yeah, this is still playing. This is after we lost to the Lakers in 2010.
Yeah.
He came up with the biggest.
Y'all did what?
Anyway, we lost to the Lakers 2010. The kid came up with the biggest Laker flag I had ever seen. I'm talking about, he had a pole in his hand. Like, hey, Mr. Spears, can you take a picture with this? I said, man, listen. And I can't say these words. I can't say these words on TV.
What you mean?
But I can't say these words on TV. But I tell you what, and I was with my cousin, and he ran out of there. You can't fall into these traps. Because these type of things come back. Just imagine if I took a picture with a Laker flag. Come on.
You take a picture. Y'all lost to us.
No, we ain't
take
doing
the
all
picture.
that. We're not doing all that.
What's the big deal?
We not. That's a big deal.
Oh,
We're not
God.
doing all that.
All right. So to your point, if Max Crosby had done this, then it'd be this means war for the Chiefs, right? Okay. But you mentioned AP. Now he's the official head coach, and I believe his signature win, the reason he got this job, happened on Christmas Day last year.
When they finally won, they sure did.
They went to Kansas City,
They did.
and they won
They did.
20-14 because of two defensive plays that they made. Because
Cut the head off the snake.
Yeah, they sure did. And they did a number on Patrick because he wasn't very good. He was 27-44 for 235, but he threw, I think we have it, a pick six in the second quarter. This is Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Oh, that's the fumble, I believe, right? Wasn't that the fumble?
Yeah, that's fumble.
Yeah, that's fumble. Here we go with the fumble. Okay, we're still doing the fumble. Then we do the pick six.
Oh, give me that, Jack.
Jack Jones.
Put it in the air.
House. Okay, that was the day that Antonio Pierce got that job. Because that is the arch rival within the division, and it goes back, it feels like decades, almost centuries between those two teams. But
You know they out here training. In training camp
close
out
to
in Orange
Mesa,
County. Yeah.
here's what I believe AP thought of that. He may have pulled the rookie aside and said, you got to be a little careful. But I think when he steps back from this, Antonio Pierce loves this because that's the way he approaches Kansas City. We ain't afraid of no Chiefs. And even their attitude last year was, no, we're the Raiders. You can be the Chiefs, but we are the freaking
What does that mean, though?
L.A., Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, they brand is one of the biggest brands, but compared to what the Chiefs have done lately, to what the Raiders have done lately,
No, but
they
it's-
got to
it's-
show them
it's-
something.
It's bringing back that
rivalry.
that intimidation
Yeah,
factor
I get it. I get
that
it.
the Raiders have for
Well,
many
the
years.
Raiders got to get that back.
Well, that's what Antonio's trying to instill in them.
Yeah. So I don't know that he hated this. It doesn't work for a rookie to do it because then
Right.
even the Chiefs have to be saying, okay,
Whatever.
right?
Yeah, dude's he was 233rd on overall as a draft pick.
Right. And again, I don't even know if he'll make the team,
That's what I'm saying.
let alone. But
Right.
but I do like the little message that gets sent that no, we don't care. We're not gonna. We'll tug on Superman's cape. We'll do it.
Yeah, but the trainer, as he said, we'll remember. That's what you just put it in the suitcase, close the suitcase back up, stick it underneath the bed. We got you.
Okay. And I think Antonio's saying, we'll remember Christmas Day, and I'll put that film in the next time we play you, and I'll show everybody in this room, this is what we did at their house. We did that to them.
Yeah, and look, at the end, Patrick Mahomes has a scratchy voice, right? He kind of
does.
I interviewed him several years ago. I want to say it's probably his second year in the league. I had a sit-down interview for him with him, and we talked about his voice and him being teased about it and his haircut, and he liked it. He didn't have a problem with it. He thought it was funny. At the end of the day, I don't play for the Raiders, though. I didn't write a check that my teammates got to cash.
Right.
Because I'm not going to be on the field. And if I'm on the field and I get targeted like this young man could get targeted, then that's a whole nother conversation that we'll be having if Patrick Mahomes rips him up. I remember Tom Brady. It was funny. Tom Brady had a similar situation with the safety at Pittsburgh.
He did.
I can't even think of the guy's name. It wasn't Ike Taylor, but it was somebody. It might have been a Smith or something like that. And he was talking crazy. Man, you know what they did to him? They caught him. Oh, my God.
Well, he guaranteed a win at Foxborough.
Yeah, Foxborough. I was at the game.
Yeah.
I went from ESPN up to the game that night. Man, they must have found him multiple times.
Yeah,
they personally targeted him.
He hit Randy for an early touchdown, and Tom ran all the way to the end zone to get in the kid's face.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he was running his mouth.
Okay.
You got, when you write them checks, sometimes you got to be careful.
But that's when Brady would go psycho Tom. He would just go crazy, like
And I'm
competitive.
sure
crazy.
Mahomes, I'm sure if Mahomes is having a hot night whenever they play them,
Oh,
and if the kid is on the roster, and if the kid's not on the roster, they'll remind each other of that.
All right. So the Raiders over-under for wins is 6.5. So it's pretty low.
Yeah, see, when I'm looking like that, I don't want to be doing this type stuff. Let me get to the point where we're at a
Sneak up
point.
on 'em?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I mean, y'all beat us in the regular season. All cool. Y'all we'll win the battle. We gonna win the war.
I got to look at
I
this
mean,
schedule.
come on.
I gotta look at the
You gotta
regular
be
schedule.
that's just like one of these little cornerbacks who rated the worst corner in the league guarding you, talking to you.
Oh, that's happened.
Yeah, but I'm just like I don't got time. Like when I played, I don't got time to talk to guys who wasn't at my level. That's just a waste of my time.
Yeah.
That's a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to get under my skin. Man, go on, man. As a matter of fact, I got a job for you after the season. Something like come on.
So here's the Raiders' issue is they did okay with Aiden O'Connell last year as a rookie starter at quarterback, and now they got Gardner Minshew, and it sounds like he's going to win the job.
Yeah, he's a little better.
Okay, but they did not make a big play for a quarterback in the draft when they were expected to, and they sat still and took Brock Bowers. I love Brock Bowers, but again, he doesn't play quarterback. The problem is I really like the Raiders football team, but I don't love the quarterback situation. It's hard to bet on them breaking through and being a playoff team.
I don't know what I have no idea what they're going to do offensively. I mean, I kind of have a little bit of an idea what they could do. They're bringing over Luke Getsky from Chicago, which to me wasn't a slam dunk home run hit, but maybe it's the personnel in Chicago. I don't know. But they're going to try to run the football and play defense. That's what they're going to do. Whenever you have a quarterback like the quarterbacks that they have, they're not going to throw the ball all over the lot. They're just not going to do it. And the mentality and personality of the head coach says run the ball, play defense.
Play defense.
And his mentors, coaches that mentors that are there with him on staff, is Tom Coughlin, run the ball, play defense. Marvin Lewis, run the ball, play defense.
Their defense is flat out nasty.
And they got a good defense.
Yeah. All right. It is that time.